Alright, hello everybody, Zaxter99 back with yet another new game on Steam today. This is Apex Ascent. Apex Ascent is made by a real gamer and published by a real gamer. And when we check out Real Gamer, we see this is their first title on Steam. They have no followers right now, and they are making yet another only up type game. As if Steam doesn't already have, what, 3, 4, 500 of these damn things now? Yeah, I'm sure Apex Ascent is going to really blow the doors off of everybody, and, this game's going to make $10 million. We don't know much about this game, but it is early access, because of course it is. I mean, why not? A thrilling vertical platformer that challenges your reflexes, timing, and precision, climb towering walls filled with deadly hazards as you race towards the summit. But be warned, every step upward brings you new dangers. Navigate a series of intense obstacles, blah, 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 yeah. So they did put some work into their Steam page, though, so maybe there's some hope for this game, because a lot of developers don't put this kind of work as showing different elements of the game. So we'll see. It has no reviews, guys. We'll be giving this game its first review. Might already have an idea of where this game's going to go by the thumbnail, but let's go ahead and take a look at the game firsthand, and we'll do that right after this. Zaxter99. Alright, welcome back everybody. We are launching the game for its first time. We hope there's no crashes. We hope that, we actually have some settings, like volume settings and stuff. We'll see. Okay. We do have audio settings. Hallelujah for that. Turn the music down some. You can turn the music or sound effects off. That's good. Okay. Let's try that. The graphics. There is no motion blur. That's always good. I'm good with that. Controls, WASD, space, crouch to C, drop off ledge is F, and R to roll. Okay, a lot of times the mouse sensitivity is a lot higher than I like it, so I'll put that down to about half like I have to do for most games. And languages will be added shortly. Okay. This game has a multiplayer? Hang on. I don't think the game advertised. Yeah, it just says single player. So multiplayer, if I click on that, it'll probably say coming soon. Yep. Okay. So, if I had to guess on if multiplayer ever comes to this game, I would guess no. But that's just based on my many years experience here on Steam, reviewing and playing games, but we'll see. Alright, we're going to go ahead and go into level 1. And, we're going to get a good idea of level 1, I think, how good this game is. Alright. Base plus W to climb. Press C to crouch and R to roll. Avoid all obstacles and reach the top. Got it. Alright, let's go. Alright, we got a nice looking avatar here. That is a long ways down, so we're starting way high already. So most of these only up games make you start at a city way down to the bottom, and you're climbing for a while before you get up this high. But I like starting off with the can't open that door, right? Nah. I like starting off with my foot off the edge of a 6,000 foot drop off. Cool me. All right. So we gotta come over here. Oh, we got a... That's pretty cool. That's pretty ingenious. I like that. Alright. Just gotta time it right. Oh my god, I'm actually surprised. Do we actually... Oops. Do we actually have a decent only up clone here? I'm actually surprised. It works fine. I half expected this to be another M.I.S.S video going in. I'm not gonna lie, guys. Not saying it's great yet, but it's not nearly as bad as I expected. Checkpoint saved, okay. That wasn't too hard. Okay. Wait for it to go out, and then go back in, and just move up. Got a laser now. Cool, cool. R to roll. There we go. You just duck down, hit R, you're good. Oops! Billy asked me. Okay, we only hit that one checkpoint, so we gotta... Yeah, we gotta do this again. Alright. What happens when you get in too big of a hurry, guys? Holding C and then hitting R is a little bit weird, not gonna lie. Okay, now we just gotta time this right. What? I'm not... Man, this timing is, haven't got this timing right yet. There we go. You know I was gonna get it eventually, right? Third time's a try. Or charm. Okay. Where are we going here? Oh, over here. Yeah, because it wouldn't let me hop up there. There we go. Almost didn't get that in time. Be patient. Jumping up on a table, now we're jumping onto doors. Man, that is scary how high we are. Not gonna lie. Okay. Do I still have the timing? That's the question. Nope. So, the timing, I feel like the developer needs to work on this kind of hitbox, I feel like, with these things. Thankfully, we are at... Wait a minute, no, we're not. I thought we was right there. No, I guess I gotta do this again. What the hell? Where am I? What? What happened there? Alright, so that's broken. Somehow it restarted us all the way at the bottom after had already progressed quite a bit. Yeah, we had to start from the start again. That's broken. Man, I was starting to have high hopes for this game. Yeah, the developer needs to work on those, I feel like the hitboxes for the swinging, what do you call it? The swinging wheels, if you would. Yeah, these things. Because you hit them, like, I feel like you hit these things way before you actually do. So you've gotta... See, I was trying to make an allowance for how long it would take me to jump over there. But you can't do that. You basically, if you jump and the thing's there, it's going to hit you immediately. Yeah, see? Very bad hitbox collision on those things. And that's making for an extremely frustrating experience. I do feel like there's been a lot of work put into this game, though. A lot of effort. And then somehow we failed back there, but it let us advance. So the game is very, very broken, and then as we saw just a minute ago, it made me go all the way back to start for no reason. Let's try this one again, though. I feel like every indie developer now is just, the last 2 or 3 years is, not every, but a lot of them, too many indie developers are trying to make it only up clone nowadays. What did I hit there? Okay. Yeah. I guarantee you this is not a skill issue. This is not a me issue here, guys. This is a bad game design right here with these things, and I feel like it's hitboxes that are bad. To the developer, I gotta ask you, have you even played your own game? Have you not noticed how bad the hitboxes are on those things? We're gonna play for a little bit longer, but I feel like this would frustrate anybody. There we go. We hit another checkbox. Maybe you just gotta get used to it. It is a little bit... It's bad. Those are bad, though. Not gonna lie. Oops. We got too big of a hurry there. At least there are checkpoints, I'll give them that. What? Okay. That bug right there, I think that's what happened to me earlier. Now I'm right back at the start. Alright guys, because of the horrible hitboxes and because of what we just saw, that's the second time that's happened. And I've been playing this game for all of 5 minutes? 7 minutes? Something like that? Less than 10 minutes for sure. And I've already seen numerous game-breaking bugs. I wish indie developers would learn there's a lot more to making a game than simply taking random assets and throwing them all in the sky and not doing nearly enough playtesting to make a quality game. I had high hopes for this game when I first started playing it. A lot of it feels fine. This part right here feels fine. But the only reason it does feel fine is because it looks like he has a good asset. This asset and the animations included in this particular asset that he has, it's a quality asset. So it's hard to make a bad game with quality assets. But then when you add in all your other assets and you don't properly align the hitboxes and you don't playtest your own game, you're going to wind up with a game that's really, really bad. So despite how good it looked initially, it is kind of what I expected it to be, guys. This is yet just another poorly rushed, very rushed, and poorly made, very under-tested M.I.S. video. M.I.S. game, in my opinion. I honestly don't believe this game's ever going to have the multiplayer added. I don't think I doubt he'll ever, like, take what I'm saying bad about his game here in this video and make it better. He'll probably just leave it broken, and the reason he will is because, you know, he didn't make a bajillion dollars on the game. So many indie developers, they'll put out their first game, and because they don't make $1 million, they have this grandeur fantasy of making $1 million in the first week on their game, and when they don't do that, they don't give a damn, and they don't put out any real updates, they don't care, and they give up too quickly and never fix the game, never put out, you know, never finish the early access, whatever. It just happens all too often. I hope I'm wrong. I hope this indie developer named Real Gamer, you know, is a real indie dev and actually finishes the game and makes it better. But right now, guys, because of all the bugs we saw in just less than 10 minutes of playing it, this is yet another M.I.S. video, guys. It's bad. Starts off looking pretty good, feels pretty good, looks pretty good, but then we quickly see it go crashing down when you see terrible hitboxes and bugs galore. So it is just another terrible only up clone attempt, and it is yet another really, really, really bad game. Bad enough to make a M.I.S. video because there's no way in hell this game is worth playing, much less paying $4 US for. So I hope you prove me wrong, Real Gamer. I hope that you make this game amazing. And if you do, if I see a lot of updates made and some positive reviews and stuff like that on your game, maybe I'll come back and re-review your game. But right now, It's as bad as it can get. This has been Zax99, everybody. We'll see you in the next video. Take care.